Hey guys, once again I'm back. This is Dolores Banks Scott coming to you. I am making that chili. So what I'm getting ready to do right now is make up a little Mexican cornbread to go with that chili. So it'll be real good. So I hope you guys are still doing well out there. So what I'm gonna do here, and this is some yellow meal. I'm gonna pour my little yellow meal in a bowl. I don't measure anything. Okay. And then I'm gonna get me, say, a couple of scoops of this white meal. Okay. And I'm gonna add that into it. And then I'm gonna need a couple spoons of this sugar. Okay. And then I come back with my flour, and so I'll put like 2 things of flour in there. Okay. Now I know you guys know how to make up cornbread, but it's homemade cornbread, so I'm gonna put like 3 eggs into it. Okay, and we're gonna put 3 eggs into it. I need to get my whip for that. After I add my 3 eggs, then I get my little milk, you know, and I pour my little milk in there, and I get that stirred around, and as you guys can see, I just whip that right there. Because I need to add some more stuff into this. So once I do that, I'm gonna get this cornbread going like that. I love my daughter. This is why I do this. And so this, you know. And so now, and I have a can of Walmart cream style corn that I'm gonna pour into there. And then I also have some jalapeno peppers here, if I can get the jar open. Okay, that I'm going to take out. And I'm just gonna cut them up in here, the little jalapeno peppers, and it makes it hot. And so we do it like that. Okay, and I'm gonna do maybe a couple of them, sort of get that flavor that I'm looking for. Okay, and I just cut all that up in there like that, and then I just do it like that. Okay, then okay, I did about 2 of them in there, so we're going to just stir that up until it gets like that right there. And of course, I'm gonna add, okay, now that I got that stirred up like that, get my oil open, and I'm gonna pour a little oil in there, and I do not measure, but don't over pour the oil now. Put a little bit in the bottom of my pans. Okay. And I have this right here that I'm gonna make some, like that style out of my cast iron that I borrowed from my brother. Okay. Then I come back and I stir my oil into my batter that I got here. If you can see, I'm just whipping that up, you know. And listen, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope that everyone will just be encouraged each and every day, because life's just not easy, but it's all about what you would like for it to be for you. Okay, so now I got my oil in my pan. Okay, because this Mexican right here is ready. Okay. so it's really nothing to it. It's just a 1, 2, 3 thing. And I got that right there. And so I'm gonna pour it into my pan like that. And if you guys can see my pan right there. Now I'm gonna take the cast iron and I'm gonna pour me some on here and do it like that. Yeah, I borrowed this from my brother. Okay, it had never been used, but somebody has to break it in, and that's how that turned out. And hopefully, it's all in the oven, and I'm gonna slide that in the oven. And then I'm gonna take the rest of this, pour it into the pan. And so I got me a pan of Mexican cornbread. I'm gonna put that in there. And it will be ready in about 40 minutes. And so now I go back to, let me go this out the way, to the chili. And now that I have everything ready for my chili, my meat is cooking, and so it's ready. So all I'm gonna do now is take my pot, because it looks like you guys can see it better from on this side, because I have to strain the excess off of my chili, and I will do that. And go ahead and let you see how I'm gonna mix that up. And this will be part 2 of the Dolores Banks homemade chili. And so we do that like that. Okay. Alrighty. Now. Okay. Now, yeah, because you guys can see that. Alrighty. So this is how this came out like this. Come out like this. This is how it looks. That's but I'm gonna have to drain that excess off of it. So what I do, all I do is get my strainer. Get my strainer here, and then my beans getting ready to go. Also, by the time I get through the can of all of this, my beans will be ready. So I just drain all that excess grease off of that. If I don't do that, and all I do is rinse my pot and get all that out. Okay. And then start back over again. Okay, that's what we do. You don't want all that. You don't want all that extra grease in your pot, especially if you're watching your cholesterol and stuff like that. So, okay, and this is my finished product on this. My ingredients for the chili. Okay, put that in there, and I will rinse that out. Now, with this, to show you guys what I'm going to do is go back again, and I'm going to do the same thing I did just before. I'm going to add all my seasoning in here. Put me some parsley in there. Okay. And this is my onion powder, and I'm going to put a little bit in there. Garlic powder. Okay. In here. Okay. Then put me some pepper in there. I'm going to put the same seasonings, but I'm going to add more to it. Put my pepper. Put my little accents. Get my little accent in there. Not too much, but just enough. Everybody can't have it, but those that can. This is garlic pepper. Put a little bit of that in there. Then I go with with my gore again and put a little dab in there. Little dab will do everything. And then I get my soul food seasoning, because I am a soul food cook. All right. And I'll put that in there. And now that I have that, and what I'm going to do here, since I have a better view right here for you guys, I'm gonna stir all my seasoning back up into that, okay? And then, you know, what I'm gonna do, so I need my beans to come off, which will be coming off in a few minutes. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and add this. Excuse me. Okay. And this is a tomato base right here, and it's a gourd also. So just to let you guys know, and they have several different ones of this stuff here. I can get it open. And so I'm just gonna put all that in there because I'm not gonna need this anymore. Take the rinse my jar out a little bit with it, and you know, do it like that. So, okay. And once I put that in there, I'll go ahead and stir that in. Get that out of there. Okay. Let's get that stirred in. Stir that up in there, and if you can see, that tomato base is just, you know, setting that tone for what I need to do. Okay. And then I'll get my this and pour it in there. Okay. Okay, that's my sauce. Oh, I have to be careful there. Okay. And then I just get my little rinse the jar with, like we old timers do. Y'all young people don't do that, but that's what we do. And pour that into there. Now, I'm stirring that up in there, you can see. And then all I have to do is put this back on the stove because I have to get my, go ahead and turn this off so I can get my beans out of it. And let this steam come up. Oh, it's still on 9 minutes. Okay. Well, anyway, it has 9 minutes to cook, so can't really do anything to that. My beans is what has to go in there next. Okay, before I put my beans in there though, I have some stewed tomatoes, Italian, from Walmart, of course, you know. So everything is Walmart. And I pour those in there. Okay, and I got 2 cans, so I'm gonna put 2 cans in there because I do have it. And then, and here's where my tomatoes come in at. And I open them up. Okay, so, and I will hold them into it. And look like I'm gonna need a bigger pot too, because I don't even have my beans in yet. And that's the thing about chili. Now I will use all of this. Now remember, if you're not making a whole lot, don't use these big cans. But I'm making a whole lot, and so that's the reason for the big cans. Okay. And then go ahead and put my other. So I use 2 cans of stewed tomatoes, but most of the time people only making chili just for dinner a little bit, so you don't have to use but 1 can. But my family's so big. So now I got a big pot of chili here that I need to bring out my other pot for. Okay. And then also, okay, and then also I have my 2 packs of chili powder that I'm gonna put in here. And I'm gonna put all this back on the stove because my beans are about to come off in 7 minutes. So by the time I get all this stirred up and talk to you guys for a few minutes, the 7 minutes will be off. I got it cooked in my power cooker. Okay. I like the pinto beans. So now that I got this here, now I have to put a little finishing touch on this right here because I need to add a little dab of sugar to it, just a little bit, not a lot now. So you guys have to be careful with that. It's actually to taste, so I'll start off with that, and then if I need any more, I'll add. But I haven't tasted anything yet because I like to get everything mixed up because I can look at it and tell whether or not how it's going to be and how good it is. Now, this is a nice big pot of chili right here. Only thing, I have not added my chili beans, and once again, they are in my pressure cooker, but they will be coming. I would like to add them in there so you guys can see exactly how this, it's going to turn out. So, what I'll do, just for a few minutes, is put this back on the stove. Okay. Now I need one more thing. Or maybe a couple more things. Okay. I need to add me all seasoning salt. So I add me some all seasoning salt. All seasoning salt go with everything. Okay. Now I'll add me some chili powder, because chili ain't chili without the powder. Put that much of chili powder in there. And then I'll put a little of this, my husband loves this stuff here. It's called brown sugar. And it's, just a good seasoning for everything. I'm just gonna add some into that, like that. Okay. And then, look at this chili, y'all. Look at that chili. And now that's how you make chili. This is how you make chili. And then, so what I do is I'll stir that up in there. Now, also remember, making chili, this is just a basic original chili. You can make spicy chili. You can make mild chili. You can make the chili however you want it. You can make it hot. People put sour cream in it. They put cheese and stuff in it. And all of that's good, except I'm an old school cook. So if I would do something like that, it will only be on my plate, on my bowl of chili, like whilst I'm eating it. Because everybody can't have all that stuff now. But good thing about chili is you can add to it as much as you want to. So let's keep that in mind. If you want cheese, you can add cheese into it. And you can add sour cream into it. And it will be delicious. Now, when I fix my bowl of chili, I'm going to just set it on in front of me and eat it with some of that Mexican cornbread. Set this back on the stove. And once again, I'm setting that back on the stove. And once again, I'm going to let that be on there. My timer says 3 minutes, so I'll let that sit there for 3 minutes. But I'm definitely going to have to switch my pots because the beans will not fit in there. But I'll be back with you guys. That'll be part 3 of the video. God bless.